Hi everyone, good afternoon. Dr. Jaquel here, nationally recognized naturopathic physician, success coach, and soon to be official author as of Tuesday, February 11th at 12 o'clock. So if you've not seen my post, please check that out. I am going live on Tuesday, February 11th. Really excited about that for my book launch. And the book is called Naturalpreneurs, which is to help build and scale your integrative medical practice. So check that out if you have not had a chance. If you want to RSVP at naturalpreneurslive.com. So today I'm going to speak about something a little bit different, but one of the parts, my goal for this platform at Dr. Jaquel ND is for integrative practitioners, and it's to help build successful and scalable businesses to thrive both in business and life. And so it's really important to jump on to talk about other things outside of just the daily day-to-day business pieces. Hi, Akila. Thank you for joining. And to talk about succeeding in life, because ultimately that's what we're doing all this for, right? So if you do join, please say hi. If you catch this later, please click hashtag replay. You know our general rules. And if you think this will be helpful for someone, please tag them in. So again, today we are talking about the importance of slowing down to gain control. So I wanted to talk about this because I actually just listened to a book by Mel Robbins. I don't know if you check out or listen to Mel Robbins. She has a great book called The 5-Second Rule. One of the important things is to make sure you're listening to or reading a business. I usually say either some kind of business-oriented self-care, self-help book every month. And so that's something I'm committed to and do regularly, even if it's by Audible. Doesn't have to be a paper copy. But there's always something in the book that's going to be a good reminder for you. And oftentimes I'll even listen to the same books over and over again, because oftentimes at different points in your life, it might mean different things. And so today, one of the tidbits I listened to was about slowing down to get control. Because oftentimes the idea of being busy, I've tried to start excluding that word from my vocabulary, because all of us often use that word, that we're busy, right? That we are so busy, we don't have time to do anything. But oftentimes, if you are that busy, it really means that you're not managing your life well. So you have to be really mindful of the word busy, because oftentimes busy is a distraction because of the things that you're either fearful of, or they're oftentimes something that fearful, oftentimes something that you're also avoiding. And so you have to be really mindful, if you're busy, what things are you avoiding in life? What things are you maybe not doing right? Because being busy all the time indicates typically that there is something in terms of that you are not managing well and controlling your life. So think about that word. It's not always good to be busy. The reason I wanted to talk about this is just a personal share, is this year I'm really trying to be selective in being busy. Where am I using my time? Am I using my time in things that are going to put me towards the area that I'm most passionate about, or am I doing things just because? And often I found, even traveling, I was traveling so much, and also just literally going from 8 till 10 o'clock at night and trying to figure out what is the reason for that. Are they things because they fuel me and give me energy, or is it because of, distracting from other things I wanted to deal with? And so I did find that was true. And also the same applies for perfectionism. It's oftentimes a fear of failure. So having everything perfect for the fear of something actually not working out and failing. So I wanted to just share that today, because she was talking about that in the book, and I thought it was such a good reminder, and wanted to talk about that particularly on Sundays, because Sundays I made it a big effort to have kind of self-care Sundays. So as of the last probably 4 weeks, every Sunday I've been going to a yoga class. I do not do an intense yoga. With exercise and with most things in my life, I like them pretty intense, including HIIT workouts, boot camp, all of those things. But I try to commit that at least once a week I'm doing something that's more relaxing. So with the yoga class I do, it's either restorative yoga, gentle yoga, or yin yoga. I do not do the yogas I used to do, which were hot yogas or more intense ones. I do something that is going to reset and slow me down. So why is that important? Slowing down is is actually one of the best ways to get control of your life. So again, slowing down helps you to regain control. Why? Because it gives your body and your mind an opportunity to take a break. And it's really important. Really, most people that are successful do either some 15-minute times of meditation, going to a nature walk, doing something that is going to slow you down, actually helps to reset you and make your mind clear so that you can do things a lot better. You can be more productive. So instead of being busy, trying to be productive and efficient is really the end goal in mind. So I wanted to share some examples of doing things that slow you down. So one is to do less. So doing less, I know that sounds crazy, but that might mean a half an hour to an hour of doing less. If you cannot find 5 minutes in your schedule to do meditation, that means, and she actually talked about that in the book, that probably means that you need to do it more than most people. So if you feel like you can't even take 5 minutes to meditate, then that means you are doing things incorrectly. So you have to really do a self-reflective moment and evaluate that. Hi, Dr. Sam. Thank you for joining. Because that is so, so crucial to being happy in life, continuing to stay passionate about your work. So please, please, please remember that reminder of doing less. Also, nature. So I'm a naturopathic physician. That's one of our kind of core tenets for just basic lifestyle pieces, is trying to spend at least 20 minutes in nature a day. I often don't get always a chance to do that. I try to at least take a break during lunch to take a walk, even going outside and driving. Getting away from the space that you work at all the time is really helpful. And actually nature, going and taking a walk in nature, there's been so many studies about the importance of what that does for your mind. And you might notice yourself when you take a shower, when you take a walk in nature, a lot of the best ideas come from that. And why is that? Because you slowed down. So again, slowing down. If your mind's always racing and you're always being busy, you're never going to be able to have those creative thoughts come to you in the same way as when you slow down. The other piece is finding pleasure every day. Are you doing something every day that you're finding pleasure? So looking at that, for me, I had just mentioned on Sundays, I'm starting to do yoga. I just went and got a mani-pedi, and after that, I'm actually going to get a reflexology for 30 or 40 minutes. Why am I doing all this stuff in one day? Because my week next week is going to be really hectic. I'm doing my book launch, as I mentioned, which I'm really excited about. Hope you all can join me on Tuesday at 12 o'clock. I know that's going to cause, some increased busyness and stress. And so I need to do something to resettle my mind, rebalance, and allow me to be as clear as I can. And so you have to do those things to slow down again before you speed up. Another thing I do that not everybody knows, I'm a Buddhist practicing Buddhism. We usually do meditation or chanting at least 15 minutes or 30 minutes twice a day. So in the morning and in the evening. For some people, that might be prayer or some other form of spirituality. For some people, it might not be that at all. That might not be the thing that connects for you. But it might be something that you find joy in, that you make sure you're spending time every day doing. So again, slow down to get control. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron, because I think in this state that we're taught the importance of feeling like we're always busy, and that means you're more important or you're more successful. But really, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It's really about being productive and being able to manage your time really well and being able to be flexible. Sometimes it's good to just stop all of that and to enjoy what you're doing in that moment and being present. So it could be those things that I talked about, again, meditation, prayer, doing less. It might mean just something as simple as stopping and taking 3 deep breaths in before you move to the next thing you're doing, so that you're present and consciously doing things in the right way. So I wanted to share that today. I was a really good tip as I was listening to the book, and something I was already doing today, and I've already actively began to have that as part of my life, is again slowing down to have control, being mindful of that when it comes to things like perfection, because perfection again is, you have to be mindful of that being a fear of failing. So please have a great Sunday. Keep this note and remind you of that. I can't wait to see you all on Tuesday at 12 o'clock. If you catch this later, again, please click hashtag replay or say hi. I think Dr. Sam, again, Akila's here, and I will catch you all later. If you have not had a chance, register again, naturalpreneurslive.com. Going to have another update tomorrow, and I will leave you out with Dr. Jaquel, nationally recognized naturopathic physician, success coach, here to help, and soon to be author, here to help integrated providers build successful and scalable businesses to thrive both in business and life. Have a slow down Sunday, even if it's 5 minutes today. Catch you all later. Have a great day.